Hello and welcome back to a brand new episode of Hermitcraft Amplified, and today we're not doing a prank, sadly. I will just say that right now. I feel really bad that I'm not doing a prank, but today, as this episode goes up, it is my birthday, so yeah, I'm having a bit of a day off. I'm actually recording this a couple days in advance, or trying to. It's actually no, you know what, looking at the time, it is now Saturday. That means it's after midnight. And today, what we're going to be doing is something exciting over at Hermit Thrills. There is something that I want to be doing. Also, while we're here, actually it's probably a good idea to look at the Blaze Farm, because I have been working on this in live streams. It's been a super fun project to work on, actually, in live streams. I think it's really great choice for me to actually do it there instead. I don't get so much done, as you can probably tell. But today, actually, as we were live streaming, we did this. That's another mirror. It doesn't look as effective, I guess, as the rest. But it took a long while, because obviously I had to dig out that and, you know, build the walls and stuff. But, yeah, we have another mirror in here, which is interesting. We might move the chairs around or something and make it look fancy. But this thing has been working a charm. It is amazing. It's the best thing ever. I'm so happy with it. But anyway, I better get over to Hermit Thrills. We better get started on what we're doing. And a bit of a clue with what materials we're going to be using is in my inventory. So, yeah, feel free to, well, I was going to say leave your guesses, but it'll probably be in the thumbnail or the title. So, I'll catch you guys over there. Okay, so I have been wandering a little bit around Hermit Thrills, and I have found the best spot, I think, for the locker room design that I'm going to be doing. Now, so many people have been telling myself and a few of the other hermits, I believe as well, that there should be a locker room built at Hermit Thrills, and I agree with them, and it was something that I was kind of wondering about and stuff like that. And I just never got around to building one in creative. But one day I logged on, and on my creative server, Poncho had built a design, which has actually kind of been it's not really too similar, but it kind of inspired me to do the similar to the design almost with the town hall in game mode 4. Now, it's not similar in the block type, I don't know, it just feels like the theme of it is kind of very similar. So you will see when this thing is complete, maybe what I got out of that as a design and stuff like that. But we have found a really cool spot here, because yes, it is going to be underground. It's going to be an interior, which is one of my favourite things to do. A lot of people see me as an exterior builder because I've built the hotel and things like that, but I much prefer and feel much more comfortable filling in areas like this. I don't know why. There is something about it that is just super homely. Maybe it is because I'm literally a hermit in Minecraft. I do build underground like pretty much 99% of the time, although I have been trying to do that differently recently. But yeah, so I'm excited by this. It's going to be very much out of the blocks I've got. We're going to be using oak wood for kind of, you know, struts in the middle and things like that. It's going to be a chest area so people can put their stuff in and some beds and stuff like that near the back, which is going to be super awesome. And we're just going to maybe time-lapse this thing. I'm super excited. I'm going to put a little bit down first. We're going to just kind of scout out the room a little bit, put down the markers and stuff like that, and we're also going to have to go and get a whole bunch of clay, which is just ridiculous, because I really have run out of hardened clay, which is just silly. But yeah, I'm excited by this project. I think it's going to look super awesome. Okay, so before we do the time lapse, I do want to show you guys the layout. Now, there is going to be 2 double doors here and here, because obviously there's going to be probably quite a few people if we do any other big hermit events here. So this is a good way of coming in, and it's a good general spawn point. Now, I know for some of them you do need a more specific spawn point, like if you play Boombox, then you do need to be in the little room. But anyway, I wanted to explain to you guys what these areas are going to be. Now, these areas here, here or here, I can't remember which one. I think it's here. But oh, actually, no, it's this whole thing. This whole thing around here will be chests. It'll be a super awesome storage area, just very basic. And then down here, there'll just be a, you know, I think the Hermit Thrills logo actually fits here. The H and then the T kind of fits here on the floor really nicely. I might change up the block type. And then here, and the same on the other side. 6 bedrooms, kind of areas with chests as well. And maybe an armor stand as well would look kind of cool, because obviously if you have armor on, you don't need to put it in a chest anymore. You can just put it on an armor stand, which is cool. But anyway, that is basically a very simple description of what the room's going to look like. It's also going to have a super awesome triangular roof, which is going to be pretty cool. So it's going to look like a little cottage almost. But this is basically the floor plan, and it's time to roll that time lapse. Okay, so this is what we've got so far, but I am going to be adding a few finishing touches. Obviously, you can see that like the torch is just randomly somewhere, just chilling there. That's fine. We'll also sort out the lighting, make sure it's all in the correct place. Maybe add some item frames and stuff that I need to go and collect from somewhere. But I thought I'd show you guys what it looks like. So this is the storage room. We've got a nice high ceiling in here, which looks pretty awesome. It's kind of castle-y. Also, this cobblestone up here and here, you can see there's a hole there. Actually, I need to fix. That is meant to be, in the design it's brick. I don't mind the cobblestone too much. It is quite white compared to the rest of the colours actually, which is quite interesting because cobblestone is generally thought of as quite a dark block. But yeah, so we're gonna get some brick at some point, probably tonight at some point or something, not during the episode, because I need to find some clay. It needs to be, wait, does it? Yeah, it needs to be actual clay. Saying that, I've got some bricks. I don't know if they're bricks. 24, that's not enough. That's definitely not enough for all of those. So you need quite a lot for that, which sucks. We made these into slabs and we put cobblestone underneath them, so maybe we'll keep the cobblestone for now because it does actually tie in a little bit with the design and it isn't too obvious and too much of a mess. But when we get some brick, we can always change that in the future. But here we have the bed area. This obviously doesn't have any beds in just yet, and armor stands, which is what I'm going to add, but the bed will go here. We also need a bit more lighting, so I might add a light in the ceiling or something for these, because if you get rid of the torch, yeah, it doesn't glow as much as you might think with that there, but that's fine. We can sort that out, I'm sure. But yeah, I'm going to add a few more touches and then that will be it for the episode. So let's have a quick last look at this design, and yeah, I think it looks awesome. That is it, but the thing is now finished. There are a couple more maps that I want to make, but I didn't have enough sugarcane for the paper to make the maps, which sucks a little bit, but there is one map in there right now, which actually must have already been made because it was already all loaded and stuff, so I don't know who has made a map already for this area, but it looks pretty awesome. So that is up on the wall, and we've also got some armor stands around the place. They will have armor put on them at some point in the near future, as well as armor stands in the actual bed areas as well, so that, you know, if someone has armor, they can put it on that. But that is it. So we have the chest area, the bed area, and yeah, I think that looks great. The only issue is obviously there are only 6 places for people to sleep, but that's fine. People can obviously share those rooms. They have multiple chests and stuff like that, and there's also chest storage in the back and stuff like that. But that is it for this episode, sadly, guys. And I hope you guys have enjoyed. Today's obviously my birthday, so yeah, I wanted to spend just a small amount of time on this episode today, which is why there is no prank, sadly. But that is it. Thank you ever so much for watching, and I shall catch you guys next time. Bye!